Shroomraver here, and today I've just got a kind of little update of sorts at this time, coinciding with my sort of rundown of the PPL Season 1, which came to its conclusion last week. So yeah, this is just going to be a little update where the channel's going to be going from here, and what my situation is with equipment and stuff. And yeah, that is basically it. So just a few things that I want to talk about. First up, as I mentioned, the PPL came to its conclusion last week. I had an absolute ton of fun with it. It was an absolutely amazing experience. We with the Parasect Germain came in 4th in the inaugural season of the Pokemon Premier League, which is a great achievement, I think. We sort of dropped off a little bit towards the end of the season. Could have had a better positioning if we hadn't have had a couple of losses at the end of the season, but you know, you live and learn. 4th is still a very creditable finishing position, but you know, we'll always be aiming for higher in subsequent seasons. Speaking of which, PPL Season 2, I hear you say. That is kind of already in the works, you know. Everyone who's involved has been massively excited about it. Everyone's pretty much had a whale of a time with it, so we want to make Season 2 happen as soon as possible, and you know, make it as good as possible. Obviously these things do take a fair bit of organisation, and a lot of credit has got to go to, for example, Ryquin, who put a lot of work into the past one, and now we all really want to sort of put our sort of work in, pull our weight as it were, and try and do more as well, just to sort of make things run as smoothly as possible with all the behind the scenes stuff. So planning for that, sort of the initial planning phase has already begun. We're sort of looking at the kind of things we need to do as a group to get this off the ground and make it as great as possible. Obviously all the 12 of us who are involved at the entity, I believe we're all still involved, Layson and people like that who have been involved over the past season, they'll all be there as well. We are looking at a 2nd division for anyone else who wants to get involved, and I'm sure updates will come out when it is time to sort of move ahead with that phase of the 2nd season of the PPL. So the links to all the PPL stuff, the YouTube, the Twitter, they'll be down in the description below. Definitely go and check those out for all your PPL news, to keep up to date with whatever's happening, whenever it's happening, see possibly how you can get involved, if that's something you want. Then yeah, just, you know, keep your eyes on the skies, everyone, because information will be coming out when it is time. So I think that's all pretty much I want to say about the PPL. Obviously you can check out all the battles, they're all on the channel. So speaking of league-based activity, obviously PPL Season 1 has come to an end, but that is not the only league that I am kind of involved with. The TBU, the Battle Union, with another host of fantastic competitors. They asked me and my good friend Schady to do some analysis work for them, so I'm going to be pretty busy with that. Every week, myself and Schady will be doing the TBU Power Rankings, and sort of the Battle Union news as well. So that'll be a couple of videos a week on the Battle Union channel. Their links will be down in the description as well. Definitely go and check them out. There's already been some fantastic battles as of recording this. And yeah, you'll be able to see the Battle Union news and all the power rankings every week as well on their channel. That's something that I'm involved with. That is obviously taking up a lot of my time as well. More than happy to do it. I'm absolutely stoked to be a part of it. It's a fantastic league, as I say, with some fantastic people. So I'm just really sort of honoured to have been asked to do it and to be a part of their inaugural season. So aside from that, of course that's not going to be on my channel, that's on the Battle Union channel, so what can we expect to see here? Well, I do want to get back into regular Showdown stuff. Theme Thursdays, that is of course still going strong. I think as of recording again, we're up to episode 32 went out on Thursday, so it's nice and long running, to be honest. I'm really happy that it's still a thing and still getting some decent support. That's still happening. I don't have any major Showdown plans aside from that as of yet. What I do have planned and backed up are just a few post-narrated games that were pretty entertaining as far as I was concerned. they're sort of ready to tie me over until I'm ready to get back into kind of showdown sessioning, which is really something I want to get back into. That's what I started off doing, and you know, that's what I want to sort of launch myself back into. Speaking of sessions, I do have one planned for somewhere in the future. Recently, the channel did hit 400 subscribers, which is an absolutely amazing figure. Thank you all so much for being here. To subscribers old and new, thank you for subscribing to my little channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Really hope to be able to keep entertaining you with the content. In an ideal world, at some point I will get to 500 subs. That's a massive milestone. As I say, I do have a very special session planned for that, as well as maybe some other 500 sub special plans in the works. So keep your eyes peeled, basically. Now, as far as my equipment situation goes, you may remember, if you've been following me for a while, that for about a year or so I've been banging on about wanting to get a new computer. And I keep occasionally saying when I do some updates, oh, computer, that's still in the works. It kind of hasn't been. But once again, I am able to say that it is in the works. I was going to get a good friend of mine from IRL to build me a PC. He's had a lot of in-life things going on. He has been a very busy bee for a very long time. And it just we haven't been able to link up and get it sorted, really. So I have gone to the guy who sorts out a lot of my family's PC needs, and we're going to get that sorted. Hopefully that is a thing that can happen. He is a very busy man himself, but with any luck we should be able to get that going at some point in the not too distant future. And then I will have a PC that doesn't shut down every 5 minutes, like this little number I'm working with right now, the old laptop. I've had this one for about 6 years now, and it's served me very well, but bless its heart, it is getting a little old, the good old Dell laptop. It's got problems both inside and out. You know, it does its shutting down thing. If you can hear a bit of background noise, that's a fan over there that's trying to cool it down desperately, so it doesn't do that right now. On the outside, you know, its power button doesn't work anymore. There's microchips hanging out. I actually have to physically press down on the microchip with a pair of tweezers just to turn the damn thing on. So, you know, it's got some battle scars, this laptop. So I'm hoping to get the new machine in the not too distant future, as I say. What that means for the channel is that I'll be able to be much more reliable as far as recording goes. There are lots of people I want to collaborate with on various projects that I've been sort of reluctant to, because I realise that with this machine I can't be very reliable. There's no telling when it's going to just turn itself off, which is why I've sort of held back on doing too many collaborative efforts. I've done a few, but hopefully with a new machine I'll be able to do that. It'll also mean I'll be able to do LPs. I want to bring LPs back to the channel. I say back, I've done one in the past with my really shitty equipment. It was a platinum Nuzlocke, and it sounded like I was recording it underwater, I think. But this lovely little microphone number here, the old blue snowball, shout out to Erasthamus Gaming for hooking me up with that when he did. He's a legend. Fuck it, his links will be in the description below as well. Along with many others, I'm sure. I'll try and run down a list of them at the end of this video. But with that new equipment, with the good mic, and hopefully with a new machine, I'll be able to be doing LPs. It's something I really want to do. Long-term aims, ideally at some point I'd like to get a capture card and maybe do some DS and 3DS LP style things. I've always wanted to do like any kind of Wonder Trading based LP. That would be something I'd be interested in doing. But obviously we're looking far into the future there. When I get a new PC, and maybe if I get a capture card, that's something that we can explore. But yeah, those are basically the plans for the channel in the short and long term. And I think that's pretty much it for this this update video. So, just to sort of sum things up, PPL Season 1 was amazing. PPL Season 2 is kind of in the works. Battle Union analytic stuff, that's going on their channel. Showdown stuff will hopefully return to this one, along with maybe LP stuff in the future when I get a new machine. And I think that is kind of it for now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this little update video. I do hope you've enjoyed. Links down in the description too. Let's see now. The PPL, the Battle Union, myself, Schady, who I'm working with analytic stuff on the Battle Union, Ethan Erasmus, because I said his links would be there, and he's recently got back into uploading. Actually, he had to take a sort of enforced break, shall we say. But now he's back and recording, so definitely go and check him out again. Is there anything else I need to put down there? I don't think so. But yes, thank you again for watching. I think, as I say, that's going to be it. I'm sort of rambling on. There was no script to this. This was not planned. And yeah, I guess there'll just be a few post-com games just to tie us over until I can get back into Showdown sessioning. And other than that, my focus will be on the Battle Union and trying to get back onto this channel doing Showdown stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. So, my final thank you once again for watching, and I guess with that, I'll see you next time. Laters.